Hi everybody, it is Wednesday the 6th of January and this is the Year 3 lesson for RE. So we are learning today to be able to talk about my own experiences. I can explain what I think, I can listen to others, I understand that my viewpoint may be different to other people's. Now this time we are continuing with our Christianity learning. This is our starter lesson, so we're going to think about how that religion and how their values might come around in our own lives. So we're learning over the next couple of weeks about miracles. So I want you to just take a moment and think about, what does the word miracle mean? And what would a miracle be for you? Pause the video, and then when you've had a little think, you can play the video again. Okay, so a miracle. I would say that a miracle is something that you would never believe possible to happen. So it's not something you expect to happen. It's not something you believe could ever happen. It's not something that could be done easily, if at all. So a miracle might be for me, maybe turning one small thing into something bigger. So maybe turning a little small cupcake into a giant humongous cake. That would be a miracle. And that would almost be a little bit like magic as well. Okay, so Huey the Owl says, "Hi everyone, my name is Huey the Owl. I'm not feeling very well today and I don't really know what to do about it. What do you think I should do?" So if Huey the Owl isn't feeling very well, what could Huey do? Have a little think, pause the video. Okay, hopefully you managed to have a little think about what Huey the Owl could do. Maybe you thought about what you've done in the past when you felt a bit poorly, a little bit unwell. What did you do? Okay, we're going to listen to a story now called Bear Feels Sick by somebody called Karma Wilson. I want you to think about, as we're listening to the story, was this a miracle? Was it something that you'd never believe would happen, like magic?
Alone in his cave, as the autumn wind blows, Bear feels achy with a stuffed up nose. He tosses and he turns, all huddled in a heap. Bear feels tired, but he just can't sleep. He sniffs and he sneezes. He whiffs and he wheezes, and the bear feels sick. His friends gather round. "Come out, Bear, and play." Bear shakes his head. "I'm too sick today." Mouse mutters, "Oh my, Bear's head is too hot." Hare says, "We will help. Here is a warm, cozy spot." Bear mumbles and he moans. He grumbles and he groans. And the bear feels sick. Mouse squeezes Bear tight. He whispers in his ear, "It'll be just fine. Your friends are all here." Badger fetches water. Gopher cooks the broth, while Mole soothes Bear with a cool, wet cloth. They cover Bear up, and he drinks from a cup, but he still feels sick. Raven says, "Ah!" coaxed Bear to sip just a smidgen of tea. "You'll feel better soon," says Mouse. "Wait and see." Bear shakes, and he shivers, and he coughs, and he quivers, and he still feels sick. The friends fuss and fret. The friends cook and care. They keep a close eye on their poor, sick bear. They all talk in whispers. They walk on tippy toes. They sing lullabies. Then the bear starts to doze. They watch Bear for hours. "We've done all we could." Then the bear wakes up. And the bear feels good. Bear cries, "I'm all better. I'm feeling like new. I'm not hot and achy. It's all thanks to you. Let's celebrate now. Let's go out and play. Let's jump in the leaves. Let's frolic all day." The mouse starts to wheeze, and the hare starts to sneeze, and the friends feel sick. Bear murmurs, "Don't worry," and tucks them in bed. He bundles them up, and he kisses each head. He tells all his friends, "You'll soon feel like new. You took care of me. Now I'll take care of you."
Okay, so was this story a miracle? Was it a miracle that Bear felt better at the end? Was it something that couldn't possibly happen, that no one would believe would happen? Was it like magic? Or was it not? Have a little think and pause the video. It was not a miracle. For lots of illnesses, when people are feeling a bit poorly or a bit unwell, especially with a cold like poor Bear had, a lot of the time, after a few days or a couple of days and you're being taken care of and looked after, you start to feel better. That's quite normal. That's not something that magically happens. That's what happens with a cold. After a few days, it passes. So this isn't what we would call a miracle. Okay, so here are some more questions to think about. If you are poorly, what do you do? So if you're poorly at home, what do you do? Who looks after you? How do you get better? Do you always go to the doctor? Do you take medicine? Sometimes we can help ourselves. How might we do that? And how does being positive and having a positive mindset help? Okay, I'd like to have a think about those questions. Again, pause the video and have a think. Okay, so this is the sort of thing that we are looking for in your independent task for RE today. So we're going to be writing a short paragraph about what we do when we are feeling a little bit poorly. So let's have a look. So we're going to have a think about those questions that were on the last slide. So, if I'm feeling unwell, I wrap up warm and drink lots of hot drinks. Okay, so let's think about the question, who looks after me? So my family look after me. My family look after me. And the next question was, how do you get better? And after a few days, I feel better. A few days of relaxing and taking it easy. Taking it easy, I start to feel better. Full stop. Do we always go to the doctor? Do you take medicine? So I don't go to the doctors very often. So usually if I don't feel better after 2 or 3 days, I might then go to the doctor because maybe I need some medicine from the doctor to help me to feel better. So if I don't feel better, after a few days, I go to the doctors and they sometimes give me medicine. Okay. So this is the sort of thing that we are looking for your independent task today. Okay, so your independent task today is to write a short paragraph about what you do when you're unwell. So to the right there's a word bank, so you can pause the video on the word bank so that you can see those words. And we've started you off. When I am unwell, okay, and use the one that I've just done to help you too. Please don't just copy it because that isn't your own learning, but you can use some of the ideas that I use to help you to think of your own ideas. And maybe you do different things to me when you are unwell. Okay, good luck everybody. Remember to take a photo of your paragraph afterwards and email it to the Year 3 email address. Or, if you prefer, you could type the paragraph onto your computer and email that to us, whatever you would prefer. Have fun, bye!